先引起兴趣，然后再有兴趣来赞助。
哇，你是不是想吃？啊，没有没有。
那我们的出步。哦，那么对，好像夏天哦。这个咩吗？加起力！哎，记得哦，来架啦，来架你姐啦！
我看不到，
你看，
有我看到了，好美
你仔，细找，有一颗特别亮的。
就是那个吗？
对对对对
好美哦。
对，
还是这一个星星？这个星星
掉下来了。
哇，这个都
还有人客吗？
就这个星星蛮不错的，
对
这
对。
星星很小。
Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a good week. I'm Wendy, and thanks for joining us today for a very special travel session. Today, we are going to do a special travel session about forest bathing and Taiwan's nature, which is organized by Taiwan Tourism Bureau. This special session is a collaboration between me and our friends from Alishan and Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. We are so excited to share with you the best of Taiwan's natures today and about forest bathing in Taiwan. So if you look behind me, I have a photo of Taiwan's forest, and I'm wearing green today to celebrate all about Taiwan's nature today. First, let me introduce myself and our other guest speakers. I'm Wendy. I'm a content curator who creates travel content at Why Wendy Writes. I strongly believe that the more we know, the better we travel. I'm a travel addict, and I believe that there are a lot of inspiration we can get when we travel. I write travel articles, guides, and conduct sharing sessions about the places I have visited, like Taiwan. My writing journey started when I had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to live in Japan, visit Taiwan, and travel around the world on Peace Boat. I'm a huge fan of Taiwan, and I'm so excited to share with you about Taiwan's nature and my travel experiences to Alishan today. Next, we have a special guest from Alishan area. Hi, Wei Wei. Hello, Wei Wei.
Hello everybody.
Hello, thanks for joining us today. So Wei Wei is now in the Zizhao area in Alishan. She will share with us very secret and hidden places in Alishan that most people do not know. Wei Wei has a special surprise for us later. So we will not tell you now, but the clue is behind her, all the tea fields around her. So stay tuned to find out later. Thanks, Wei Wei. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Next, we have friends from Taichung with us. First, let's say hello to Sherry from the team looking after the Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. She's an expert of the scenic area and will teach us how to assess the mountainous area later. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello. And Sherry is joined by Shu Wei, who is sitting beside her. Shu Wei will share more about the three mountains in the scenic area with us. She is a Malaysian who has lived in Taiwan for many, many years. She has been organizing outdoor nature trips for international students through her program, Friendship in Taiwan. Hi, Shu Wei.
Hi, Wendy. Hello, everybody.
Great. Thank you all for joining us today. So today we will have a very fun and relaxing virtual tour that will transport you to Taiwan's mountain. So sit back and relax. Okay, we'll see all of you later. All right, so to quickly introduce the session today, we will have a short Q&A session after all our sharing sessions where we will answer your questions. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Lastly, we will have a fun quiz at the end where you can win attractive prizes sponsored by Taiwan Tourism Bureau Singapore, Alishan, and Tri-Mountain National Scenic Areas. They include tea bags and beautiful postcards. So listen carefully and stay till the end. We encourage you to share your memories of traveling in Taiwan in the comment section. If you have visited any forests or mountains in Taiwan, please let us know. The more comments and questions you share, the higher your chance of winning prizes during the quiz. All right, so I want to see some of your comments now. Come on, put it in the chat. So let's start the session now. So you can see on the screen here the term forest bathing. So today our focus is on forest bathing or serenity, as they call it in Chinese. If you have experienced forest bathing in Singapore or Taiwan, please share in the chat. Forest bathing has been very popular in the last few years as people seek ways to escape from their hectic daily lives and relax. Forest bathing, the Japanese name is called Shinrin-yoku. It was developed in the 1980s by the Forestry Agency of Japan. The Japanese word Shirin means forest and yoku means bath. So actually, it basically means that you are bathing in the forest, not really taking a shower, but taking in the forest atmosphere as you walk through the forest. You can experience forest bathing as you spend time in nature, scrolling through the forested areas while connecting with nature environment through your 5 senses. So in the last 2 years, I know a lot of Singaporeans have enjoyed exploring Singapore's nature and visit forests to relax. For example, I enjoy going to Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, Chestnut Nature Park, and even the Green Corridor to relax and take in nature. Do you know that forest bathing actually has many great health benefits? According to research, right, the more time you spend in the forest and in the greenery, it will help to improve your health, like reducing blood pressure, heartbeat, or even increase your immune function. So during my research about forest bathing, I found something very interesting, a research done by universities in Taiwan. So they did a research where a group of middle-aged ladies, right, spent some time in a forest therapy program in Alishan National Forest Recreation Area. And guess what? After their multi-days program, right, they found out that the ladies have increased mood and reduced anxiety levels. That sounds really great, right? So why is it so? It's because forests and trees, they emit a very special chemical called tritonsides, which is a kind of special tree essential oil that has healing properties. So it will help you really become relaxed and really improve your entire body system. And of course, walking in nature is a form of exercise, so it will help you to become fitter and you might even lose weight. So some tips for a fulfilling forest bathing experience. First, choose a forested area for your walk. Next, you can have a walking route in mind, but you can always change your mind as you're walking through the forest. Next, take deep breath and not be distracted. So it's important not to look at your phone or even bring your phone along for your hike. And finally, engage all your 5 senses as you immerse in the surroundings. So all this sounds amazing, right? So now let me share about my experiences doing forest bathing in Alishan. How many of you have visited Alishan in Taiwan before? Please share in the chat. Share your experiences of hiking or even just enjoying the atmosphere in Alishan. So I'm sure many of you here have heard about Alishan or Mount Ali. It's one of the more well-known forests in Taiwan. When people think about hiking or going to nature, Alishan usually is the first scenic place that comes to mind. So to share briefly about the history of Alishan, during the Japanese period of Taiwan, Alishan was a major logging hub because the forest provided very precious wood where people use for development and commerce. So nowadays, right, the area now is more of a recreation area where visitors from Taiwan and Singapore and other countries love to spend some relaxing time in the forest. One of the main icons of Alishan is the Alishan Forest Train. If you have taken the forest train, please type in the chat as well. So this forest train was built back in 1912 to facilitate the transportation of wood and resources from the mountains to Alishan and to Jiayi City in downtown. And the train was really an architectural marvel during that time because it was built really, really deep into the forest. So it started from 30 meters above sea level and it will go up all the way into the forest at about 2,000 meters. And the beautiful railway track actually passed through very steep slopes and many bridges and caves, tunnels. And in the past, the railway was the only way to access the dense forested region before the Alishan Highway was built in 1982. So these days, we are very lucky because travelers can still take the forest train up and enjoy the beauty of the forest. Now, let's talk about the practical parts of getting to the forest. There are a few ways to get to Alishan depending on where you start off and if you can secure the precious Alishan Forest Railway tickets. So the easiest way is to get to Jiayi City, where you can take the train. So from this screen, you can see that it's very easy to get to Jiayi City from Taipei. You can take a high-speed train that is only about 30 minutes and you will reach Jiayi City and the Jiayi station where you can take the train. Now, and after you have taken the train, you can stop at Fenqihu Station, where you can enjoy a lunch bento, which the area is famous for, and Wei Wei will share more about it later. And then you can catch a bus up the rest of the mountain. So this is one of the most scenic and recommended traveling route. Now, unfortunately, right, the whole railway track is not ready yet. So when you take the train from Alishan, from Jiayi City to the mountains, you have to stop and change to a bus. But when you are in Alishan Recreation Forest Area, you can still enjoy the train rides. There are still 3 very short scenic train routes in the recreation area. Okay, and of course, if you're unable to get the forest train ticket, one of the more straightforward way is to take a direct bus all the way from Jiayi City to the mountains. But remember to take your motion sickness pills because it can get a bit windy. Now, so let's finally enter the forest. So this is Alishan National Forest Recreation Area. I visited this area 2 times. It is an enclosed part and protected forest in the Alishan region. So visitors will have to pay an entrance fee to get into the recreation area. It's about 14 to 15 Singapore dollars. So one of the main popular activities to do in Alishan Recreation Area is to try the hiking trails. There are many picturesque hiking trails which are very gentle and not challenging at all. So it's perfect for all ages. The climate in the forest is usually rainy and foggy, and this very unique ecosystem, right, allows very beautiful wildlife and trees to thrive and grow for a long, long time. When I was there for 2 times, both times it was rainy and foggy. So I think that's an essential part of the forest bathing experience. And the true stars of the recreation area are the very ancient and big cedar trees. So these trees, right, some of them have been around for almost 2,000 to 3,000 years. The locals, they consider them sacred trees because these trees have been standing around for so long. When you are walking through the hiking trail, you can really feel the power from these very old and solid trees. And the last part of a forest bathing experience is to truly enjoy nature, which is to admire Alishan's legendary sunrise and sunset. Because Alishan is located at such a high elevation, right? The sunrise is unobstructed and is really beautiful. So one fun way to enjoy the sunrise is to take the sunrise train from Chushan Station. It's a very short 30 minutes ride and it'll bring you to the mountaintop when you can enjoy the sunrise. So here, this is a picture of the sunrise. If you have the privilege to admire sunrise at Alishan, please share your comments in the chat. So why is Alishan sunrise so famous? It's because of the high altitude, right? There will be what they call sea of clouds, which is Yunhai. Because the clouds cover, they are so dense, they create a very beautiful nature scene. All right, so this is what I have to share so far. Alishan Forest Recreation Area is just a small part of the Alishan region. So now I will invite Wei Wei to share more about the other larger area of Alishan National Scenic Area. Hello, Wei Wei.
Hello, Wendy. Hello, everyone. I'm Wei Wei. So I introduce
so please bring us
the
through
Alishan.
the larger Alishan National Scenic Area and introduce to us where you are.
Yeah, I'm working on here. So today I want to introduce the Alishan National Science Area. Okay, next. So if you want to go to the Alishan, there are 3 areas of Alishan you have to know. One is the northwestern corridor area, and the pink one is the Alishan Highway. Then if you want to go to the Alishan, you have to drive the car on this way to Fenqihu or to see the sunset, sunrise. Yeah, and another one is Zhou Bali. Okay, next. Next we can go to the Eyanping Trails. Then you can scan the QR code and watch the live camera. Then the Eyanping Trail offers an amazing view of sunset and the sea of clouds. It is a popular spot to take pictures. A round trip on the Eyanping Trail takes about 50 minutes. On the way, you will find different sceneries of bamboo forests, grass, and tea plantations. Okay. So you can see that, wow, the sun, the sea of the cloud is very beautiful. Okay, we can next. So Although you cannot visit Alishan right now, but you can still see the beautiful scenery. The Alishan has often stored our leaf can, so you can just scan the QR code and you can watch leaf can now. Okay. So here we are, the Fenqihu Trails. Fenqihu offers hiking trails for visitors to feel to see the nature beauty, wildlife, and history is of this area. So there are trees just towering up everywhere, just like look at the picture. So the map is a green line is the Fenqihu Trains. So if you come to Fenqihu, you can not miss this. So the Fenqihu, you can saw the picture is the mountain city, oak tree, and the railway are three highlights in 5 Fenqihu. You can still see the old track and the old locomotion. Everything have been ready to be preserved. So the Fenqihu oak tree, like a picture. So next. Wow, look at that! It's the Fenqihu Bentong Festival. This is so big, the bentong. They can serve for 350 people. So bentong to the worker and then became well known in Fenqihu. That you can come here, have to get one, the local bentong. Yeah.
Wow, wait, this is amazing. Okay, I'm back. I have tried the Fenqihu bento before and it is really delicious, but I can't imagine having such a big one.
Yeah, it's very so large and huge.
Okay, next, what do you have to share with us about the tours?
Yeah, that's where the highlight tours. We have 6 tours. Almost tea, coffee, railroad, and romance, indigenous culture, ecology tour. So the coffee tour, we have a coffee champion. We all call him the coffee prince. So you are come to the Alishan, you can find him and drink the coffee. Okay, next. And the railroad tour, just like the Wendy say, our Alishan Forest Railway opened in 1912 and quickly became Taiwan's most internationally famous railways. So next. And the romance tours, we have 2 windings a year. One is the train line winding, and next one is under the Alishan Divine tree with over 200 years old. So I remember has one winding couple from Singapore in 2019. They will come here to join our winding. Okay, next. And the other is indigenous culture tours. So everyone know the song is 阿里山的姑娘美如水呀，阿里山的少年壮如山. So this means our Zhou's friends. We have a night trip from Zhou. So and we prepare the night trip tea to give the watching these videos friends. So don't miss it. We'll give you a little gift from Zhou. Okay, next. And ecology tours. We have now is the cherry blossom seasons and the wisteria seasons, firefly seasons. So to the April to June is a firefly season in Alishan, And the visitor come to Alishan to enjoy the fire along the wakeways. Okay, next. So a lot. In Alishan, you must buy the Alishan tea, Alishan coffee, and the Zhou rice wine. So if you want to buy anything product in the Alishan, you can just go to the Alishan Easy Go. Alishan Easy Go can buy anything you can buy. This. Okay, next. So, oh, I forgot the most important is the Alishan tea tours. We have a tea festival in the 4 seasons. So we always invite the tea master. So just wait to show everybody. So next. Oh, the Sizhuo train. Sizhuo train is at the 64 kilometers long and 1,300 meters above sea levels. This is a premium area for Alishan tea in terms of your production, quantity, and quality. So you can see, sorry, you can see the Sizhuo tales have a 茶之道、侠之道、物之道、云之道、音之道跟爱之道. All the train, is very friendly. You can easy to work to finish later. Okay, the next. So we are in the Sizhuo right now, so we can show the tea pretensions. I will show everybody later. So next, we have we have a tea making demo. So just wait. Okay.
Wow, so we are waiting for, here is our special guest. Hello.
Hello, 大家好, I'm Feeling. Today I want to show you how to bring the tea.
Hello,
and this is Man.
Hello everybody. Hello.
Hello. So Fei Ling is a tea master, and today she will show us how to brew fresh tea leaves from the Sizhuo area.
你要问了吗?
Yes. Okay. So
Wow. So rich on the table.
Yes, it's a tea ceremony set.
Yes.
In here we can enjoy the tea and have the local tea culture.
Okay. How many kind of the Alishan tea are there?
There are many kind of varieties, but it's famous is oolong tea, ginseng tea, and black tea. I can show you. It's oolong, ginseng, and black tea. Yes. The ginseng tea is fully fermented, so it's different fermentation. Yeah, today I will show you how to brew the ginseng tea.
This box is very made.
Yeah, this is our tea factory. You can see it's a winter night.
Yes.
Yeah, you see the cold water flow. Yeah, the light between the cold water falling. You can see that between the mountain is very beautiful. Yes, and now you can see all the stars in the sky.
And what's this?
This halal certification. Yes, our ticket factory, we have the halal certification, so you can buy all the tea there, safe and health. Yes.
Okay.
So today I will bring the ginseng tea. It's Taiwan tea number 12. Yes, it's a very special tea in Taiwan.
Okay.
Now you can see it's a high mountain tea, so we can show you the tea. It's broad shape.
Can I smell?
Yes, you can smell tea. Yeah.
Smell is very good.
Yeah.
Oh, how do whether
You
tea grow the tea?
Yeah, the tea grow here is very it have a good quality because of the weather.
Okay.
Yes, and in Sizhuo, they have There is a high mountain. You can see
Yes.
it's over than 1,000 in altitude. Yeah, so you can see the temperature here is a wide range, and the cloud comes soon and later. So the tea ground here is grown very slowly.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see we put the tea in the cover bowl, and also you can smell is different. Yeah, the fragrance.
Yes.
Yes. Because our tea is bowl ship, so we must preheat the cover bowl. It's easy to blow in, yes. And we also preheat the cup. When we drink the tea, we will drink the warm, yes. Because of the winter here is a little cold. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe wait for 1 minute, then we can pour out the yes. Do you feel it's different with another tea?
Number.
Yes, it's a Taiwan tea number 12. It's also called Jinshan. The fragrance is different. It's a little milky,
Yes.
creaminess. Do you
Yes.
feel? Yeah, it's different variety.
台
Yeah.
茶12号.
Yes. So you can see the tea leaf is
Oh, flower.
yeah, is spread, and the fragrance is a little different. Then we pour out the tea from the tea pitcher. Yes. Then before we drink tea, then we pour out the water from the cup.
Wow.
You see the liquid, the color is a little yellow green, yellow,
Yes.
yellow golden, yeah.
Yes.
It's
Wow. It's so beautiful.
yes, it's partially fermented. You can smell.
Okay, smell. Smell very good.
Yeah, and drink for 3 times.
I like it.
Yes, many younger and
Yes.
yeah, like this one.
So how can you buy Alishan?
You can buy the tea in Alishan Easy Go. Yes.
Or search.
Yeah,
Alishan
search
Easy
Alishan.
Go.
Yeah, you can easy buy the good tea here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, so I'm back. I have some questions. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi,
Okay.
Fei Ling.
还没结束吗？
Hello, Fei Ling.
菲林，
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for showing us the tea brewing process. Well, I wish I can taste it. So usually, can we harvest tea leaf throughout the year, or there are certain seasons?
Serious.
四季吗？
哦，你说我们
春夏秋冬都有。
我们 produce the tea. The best quality is spring and the winter tea. Yes, but we the summer we maybe produce the black tea.
Wow, that's
Not for
amazing.
sure.
Thanks so much for sharing. And the 风景 behind you is so beautiful. The 石座茶园.
Yes. I hope you can come here.
Wow, it's so picturesque and relaxing. So Fei Ling,
Yes.
谢谢你. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Hope to see you.
Yes, we hope to see you soon.
If we
Yes.
come.
Yes, I hope you
Unfortunately,
to come to Alishan to see
Yes.
the beautiful view
Yes.
and enjoy the tea here.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you so
everybody.
much. Yes.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you watching now, you probably feel very thirsty. If you have any questions about Alishan tea and the process that Fei Ling has shared, please put in the chat. Right now, I totally feel like brewing a pot of tea and going to a garden or a forest to drink. But it might be too hot in Singapore to do that. So once again, leave your questions in the chat if you have any about travel in Alishan or Alishan tea, and we will answer them during the Q&A session later. So after forest bathing in Alishan and trying some tea virtually, are you feeling relaxed and ready for more time in nature? Let's welcome the Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area team. Hello, Sherry and Shu Wei.
Hello.
Okay, so we are very excited to learn about Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. I've never been there, but I've heard so many wonderful things about the three mountains. So please share more with us.
Okay, so it's my pleasure to be here to introduce Tri-Mountain Scenic Area. Most of people never heard of Tri-Mountain Scenic Area, but I guess you may know Lion's Head Mountain, Lishan, Bagua or Sunny Pineapple Cakes. Now I'll give you a short introduction of us. Why we call three mountains? As you can see in the map, in central Taiwan lies three unique scenic areas. They have spectacular view, rich culture like Hakka or indigenous culture. Lion's Head Mountain Scenic Area include more than 10 rich green jungle trails, Rock Mountain, ocean view, Buddhist temples, and tea houses. The trails vary in length, difficulty, and accessibilities, providing you all of the skill levels for you to explore. Lishan lies in the west portion of Central Cross Island Highway and is one of the most Taiwan's popular alpine scenic area. It has an altitude of 2,000 meters. Baguashan has one of the tallest Buddha statues in the world. As the sound of the Baguashan, Songbo region tops the country in the tea production. And its evergreen tea, Songbo Changqing Cha, is well known nationwide. So now let's get to know how to get there. Next, if you are from Taipei, want to go to Lion's Head Mountain, I would suggest that you can take a train from Taipei to Zhunan train station and take the shuttle bus, Nanzhuang routes. Or you can test the high-speed rail. Next page. Yes, the high-speed rail bus from Taipei to Hsinchu station and take the shuttle bus of Lion's Head Mountain route. Next, and you can also take the Taiwan tour bus. It will call you around 1 hour and 30 minutes. Taiwan tour bus not include fun and food, but also include accommodation for 2 days trip. There is also a tour guide will help you to know more about those attractions. About Lishan, yes, as in the map, it's just in Taichung, but it's really far away than you think. It will take you more than 3 hours from Taichung to Lishan. But trust me, it will definitely worth every minute of your visit. So how to get there? You can take a high-speed rail from Taipei to Taichung and take a bus from Taichung to Guguan. It will take you around 2 hours. So I highly suggest you can stay a night in Guguan and enjoy the hot spring. And next morning, you take another bus from Guguan to Lishan. It will take you around 1 hour and 30 minutes. And important thing is, because the route from Guguan to Lishan will pass through a control road, so you must book the ticket online 1 day before your trip. And there are only 3 shuttles a day. So I just put a QR code where that you can book the ticket. If you think that it's not convenient, I would highly suggest that you can take the Taiwan tour bus. It will go through Qingjin Farm, Hehuan Mountain, Lishan, and go to Wulin Farm. They are all very great alpine scenery for you to enjoy. Okay, so now we get to Baguashan. This is much easier than others. You just need to take the train from Taipei train station to Zhanghua train station. And working in Baguashan cannot really describe as hiking, as most of the paths in Baguashan are covered with concrete. But the nature is vibrant and lush. The vegetation is thick and bright green. So if you want to have a leisurely walk and want to eat something delicious while you are working, Baguashan is your best choice. And that's all about transportation. I'm glad to introduce Shu Wei as Malaysian. She's going to introduce the popular trails and spectacular view from her point of view. Welcome, Shu Wei.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Wendy. Hi to all the Singapore audience. I'm Shu Wei. Actually, I'm Malaysian who stay in Taiwan more than 15 years. I'm now sitting beside the Great Farm. So, because I'm running a homestay in Taiwan, so I'm welcoming you to Taiwan. And maybe you can look for me, okay? So, this is my pleasure to be here. In these sections, I will introduce about the Tri-Mountain that home by the Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. So let's explore the unique of this Tri-Mountain, where we start with the Lion Head Mountain, which is located at the cross border in between of Nanzhuang, Shanwanxiang at Mali County, and also Emei in Hsinchu. The mountain covering over 24,000 acres of land. So the mountain is considered sacred to all to Taiwanese Buddhists, and is a popular weekend tourist spot due to the amounts of temples, and it's well-developed hiking trail, all of which are several kilometers long and take you through beautiful mountain landscape with lush forest and river stream. So you can choose your own adventure depending on how long you want to hike and what did you like to see in your future trips to Taiwan. Lion Head Mountain Historical Trail is one of the trails that I want to introduce you today. Hiking along the trail, being able to cross the nature beauty of rock face cliff, and over the rock face cliff has some beautiful cool Chinese calligraphy curved into the side. So be sure stop and take notice of the beautiful job that the artist did. And there are 10 cave temples along the trail. And the most beautiful and most famous is Qinghua Tang and also Sui Lian Dong. So don't miss it if you went there. So the second trail is Penglai River Ecology Trails. A total distance of 1.6 kilometers from the trail entrance, home by many specials of the local reptiles, birds, and mammals. You can experience some of the best wildlife viewing opportunity in the greatest here. So hiking is a great way to reap the benefits of what nature has to offer. Jialishan Trails located at Nanzhuang, Mali County at 2,220 meters above sea level. The mountain shape just like Fuji mouth. So people call it the Taiwanese Fuji. The total length of the trail is 6.6 kilometers. It takes an average about 3.5 hours to complete. So generally, Jialishan is considered a challenging route. But it's really popular for those who love hiking and rock climbing. The trail is very natural. You can walk through the wood and roots of the tree and observing the root of the tree wrapped around the rock. If you visit Jialishan during March and April, you can have the opportunity to enjoy the blossoms of Yilan. It's about light purple colors. So above is the attraction that located at Lion Head Mountain. So, okay, let's just explore the next mountain called it Lishan. This is one that I love it very, very much, and I visit last year during November, December. Okay, Lishan located at Heping District, Taichung City, at 2,000 meters high above sea level. This area are rich of fruits like peach, pear, and apples. The small red apples is really nice. Then lately, I found that there is a green apple as well, very, very sweet and very nice. And there's vegetables, especially cabbage, and the culture of Attaya. If you want to know the culture of Attaya, you can visit the Alishan Cultural Museums. Okay. The perfect season to Alishan is anytime. But then if you like to have flower blossoms, you can visit during middle of September until middle October, because that the 波狮菊 at the 福寿山农场. If you want to visit there and taking a wedding photo, maybe you might call 福寿山 to your pocket options. Okay, so there is another impressive and famous garden called the Cherry Blossom Garden Park, located at 福寿山 as well. 8 hectares with 6,000 cherry tree from 福寿山along to Alishan Guest House Ecology Trail. So you don't miss it, because the cherry blossom is really, really romantic look. Okay. Then the next we want to show you the 1956 Maple Valley. So located at 50 meters away from the Alishan Guest House, it was named because the elevations is 1,956 meters above sea level, and also at the same time, the Central Cross Island Highway was completed in 1956. Along the wooden path, you can enjoy at least 10 species impressive maple tree throughout the park, both in autumn and spring season. So the next trail that I want to introduce you is scenic trails, or people call it quiet trails. So it's roughly about 600 meters long, and it takes about 1.5 hours to complete. The entire trail is built by eco-friendly methods. There are true root suspension bridge. The trail passes through a red cypress grove and then a natural hardwood forest, and therefore it offers a great ways to get closer to nature, especially for bird watchings along the trails. And there are 3 rest points at these trails, but then the famous one is called Liangshan Pavilion. Liangshan Pavilions. So you can enjoy the panoramic view in Alishan. So don't miss it out again. So next we will go to the Black Forest located at village of New Jiayang Tribals. It takes about 1.5 hours to complete. Along the trail, you can encounter the precious tree and a natural, undamaged ecosystem. I went there last year. It's really impressive. And the trip arranged by the Community Development Associations, the local people have shared the experience of hunting at the forest and the history about growing mushroom naturally in the forest, and how they say piece together with the wildlife at this era. So it's really great experience for me. So if you visit there, you may join the New Jiayang Tribals. They do have the tours, so maybe you can try it. So the next we go to the just now Sherry has shown you the Guguan. So the 7 hero Guguan are a collections. Yes, this a 7 hero Guguan are a collection mountain 1 hour east of Taichung City. All the trail here are located off or near the Old Cross Island Highway Road 8, which is near to the hot spring town of Guguan. The trail here are all can be done in day trips. So the 7 heroes included 八仙山、马伦山、无我尾山，还有波绿加山、东毛山、白毛山 and also 唐麻丹山. That is seven mountain here, and you can have very, very natural trail. So if you're interested in these 7 heroes, I suggest you to take a 2-day trips. You know why? Because you can experience the hot springs. It's really natural hot spring there. So if you visit to Changhua, okay, just now Sherry has shown you the Changhua, you will absolutely need to go to the Bagua San. This is the last but not least mountain that I have to promote to you today. The well-known attraction at Bagua San is the Bagua Buddha, which is located on the hill 74 meter high above sea level. The 24-meter high great Buddha statues of Paguasan used to be one of the biggest Buddha statues in Asia upon its completion in 1961. If you are not religious at all, okay, never mind. You can go to the front of the Buddha, great Buddha. It's a Changhua highest point, and you can have a great view of the cities. So the Paguasan mountain range spanned across Nantou and Changhua. There are 2 hiking trails on top. One connected to the scenic pavilion of tea plantations, while the others connect to the outlook of Hou Tanjing. The intriguing names actually depicts the landscape of this area, like the monkey look down to the world. So the trail used to be independent trail, but then now the suspension staircase bridge, call it Hou Tanjing Sky Bridge, and call it panoramic skywalk, connected the 2 trails. This bridge became the longest sky ladder in Taiwan at the total long of 204 meters with 265 steps. And the bridge can accommodate a maximum of 150 people at one time. So the other one activity in Paguasan you can do it is nurturing the 6th sense of tea testing. So similar to assessing the looks, smell, and taste of 5 goods. So the testing of the tea requires full concentrations. Certified 1 6th sense with a cup of tea is not that easy. Included observing the changing in tea leaf before and after the brewings, listening the sound of the nature and the tea leaf uncurlings, feeling the textures of the tea leaf, smelling, and then tasting the tea and feeling the warmth of the tea. So if you want to experience, please visit the Songpo Ling tea shows for more information. But then I'm sure you have fantastic experience there. So another trails that I have to introduce you today is Tiaoshui Historic Trail at Paguasan, located in between of Dazhu and Sitou village in Changhua. The trail also within the range of Paguasan at 337 meters high above sea level. The total length of the trail is 2,900 meters. It takes about 1.5 hours until 2 hours to complete. If you visit this during the season of April to May, along the trail you can enjoy the snow flakes like tung flower, like you tong hua. So and the sound of the nature display make one forget the hustle and bustle of daily life. It's really, really fantastic. So here are some of the impressive attractions that under the supervision and administration of the Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. Due to the time constraint, there are still many other attractions that you can join in the Three Mountains. Lion Hills, Alishan, also Paguasan. So please check our official website or also Facebook for more information. The Taiwan has do very much to protect the wilderness areas. So if you're looking at extra quiet and tranquil, perfect for an escape from the city, please enjoy the forest buffing trip in Taiwan. And also, if you are visit to the area that home by the Tri-Mountain Scenic Areas, you will find the cute old bay. This one, this old bay, this cute old bay everywhere. So don't miss it. It's really, really cute. Okay, thank you. Here are some of the information that I want to share to you guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Wow, that is a lot of attractions in the three mountainous region. I'm so envious of both of you. I want to visit all the three mountains for my next trip to Taiwan. Now I'm curious, how many of you have actually visited any of these mountains? Please put in the chat. A lot of my Taiwanese friends, they always tell me, yes, you go to Alishan, but you also must check out all the other mountains in Taiwan. There are over 200 mountains, over more than 200 mountains, right? They are more than 2,000 meters high in Taiwan. So that is truly amazing. Thank you so much for your sharing.
I'm really hope that you can join the Alishan because it's really nice. I went there last year. I don't want to go home. It's really nice. Don't miss it.
Yes, and go there during the fruit picking season to try the very fresh fruits.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, you have to join us soon for the Q&A.
到我们的
Hello. Wow. So we have our friends from Alishan. So today we have shared a lot of information, and all the information about the forest bathing activities in the scenic spots are all in my blog. There's an article, so you can go to my blog. You can scan the QR code on the screen. There are a lot of practical informations that our friends have kindly shared with us. For example, where you book the Taiwan tour bus and information like that. Okay, so let's start the Q&A session now. We received a lot of questions, so we will try our best to answer as many as we can. So maybe first we will start with Alishan. Okay, so Wei Wei, Fernie and friends, there's a question. What are the best seasons to see the Yunhai in Alishan, the Sea of Clouds? Wei Wei, can you hear me?
What? Can you say again? Sorry.
So we have a question from our viewers. What are the best seasons to see Yunhai in Alishan, the Sea of Clouds?
二延平 trails
对，哪里最好看？哪一个季节最好看？云海。
哪一个季节看云海最好看？
秋冬
Winter.
autumn
Winter 冬天。
秋天跟冬天。
Okay, spring and winter. 这样会很冷吧？
夏天。
然后跟冬夏天没办法，夏天因为
哦，
夏天看夜景。
So they say in the summer you can go and see the night view.
萤火虫
and fireflies.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks for the tips. Next, how many days do you recommend for people to visit Alishan? 你会介绍人家去阿里山要花几天？
几天来这里？3天2夜。
对，当然越久越好。
越久越好。
Okay, they say as long as possible.
我们的many plans to 地方太多了。
Okay, 如果很像不可以太多天，你可以大概几天会是最好
？2-3天，2天3天。
3天2夜。
对，3天2夜或2天1夜。
简单的
Okay, so about 3 days 2 nights minimum. Yeah, I think I spent about actually 4 days 3 nights to really have a leisurely slow travel forest bathing experience in Alishan. Okay, great, thanks for your help. Maybe we will head now to Tri-Mountain. So we have a practical question here for Sherry and Troy. Is it recommended to drive on your own, like rent a car around the national park?
Yes, but you must have a great skill at driving car because the road is kind of narrow, and I suggest you rent a car and also rent a driver.
With driver, maybe you can find the agents, the travel agent to arrange the good professional drivers. Maybe you can save your time and also for the safety reasons.
Yes.
But then because you can have a lot of place to go in Tri-Mountains. Yeah. The best is, of course, taking the public transport. But then if you have a limited time to Taiwan, maybe 5 days or 7 days, better take a travels. More safe and also fast.
Yes.
Okay, great. Right. Thank you so much for your tips. I guess, for Singaporeans and Malaysians, we drive on a different side from Taiwan.
Yes.
So correct. As they recommended, if you want to save time and be safe, you can rent a car plus a driver, or you can always take the public buses because they are very convenient. So if you go to my blog, right, all the very detailed ways to get to the mountains have been shared by Sherry. They're all there, and the links to book the buses. Next, we have another question. This is about the Tri-Mountains again. So, you have recommended the 3 mountains, Alishan and Lions Head Mountain. Is it easy to do free and easy travel?
For Bagua-san, yes, you can do it free and easy. It's really easy. Also for the Lion Head, also you can do it very easy. But then for Alishan, just now Sherry has told you quite far from the Taichung city. You can take maybe half day. You have to take buses or public transports. You have to transit also at Guguan, so that easy. If you have long vacations, then you can go. But then if you have short days, like 7 days or less than 7 days, you might actually take a drivers and hire a small car with the agent, or joining the trips, the local trips, local itinerary. Maybe you can have 2 day 1 night in Alishan. Also, it possible. Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So I think it's really something that is very flexible. So you can choose what are the best ways for you and your travel companions to plan the trips to the mountains. But definitely, I think from all our sharing here is to make sure that you spend more days in Taiwan so that you can actually relax and enjoy these trips out to the outdoors. Okay, unfortunately, we have limited time. I know a lot of you have asked very good questions. I think you are very interested to plan your trip to Taiwan now. We will go and answer your questions later after the session has ended. Taiwan Tourism Bureau Singapore team, as well as Alishan and Tri-Mountain Scenic teams will go and answer your questions. So please be patient with us. Now, so the last part of our session today, the quiz. All right, are you ready for that? So all our friends have shared very useful information about planning your nature getaway and forest bathing trips in Taiwan. So here are the prizes. Thanks so much to Sherry and Wei Wei for providing some of the prizes here. So we have 5 exclusive goodie bags. They contain Alishan tea that Wei Wei and her team have shared with us, Alishan calendar, and also some international travel adapter from Alishan. And we have very, very gorgeous postcards that show scenes from Tri-Mountain area that are shared. They are given to us by the Tri-Mountain team. And of course, we also have tote bag from Taiwan Tourism Bureau Singapore. So are we ready for the quiz? Have you listened carefully? So this is how we will do it, okay? We will ask a question, and then you have to type your answer in the chat. We will select the winners at the end of the quiz and inform the winners after the session. So you have to answer the questions correctly, of course, but also we look at your engagement level throughout the entire session. So let's start with the first quiz question. Ready? Okay, you see our guests are so excited. Okay, first question, I'll ask the question first. So today the theme is forest bathing. So can you share what is one benefit of forest bathing? So I've shared a number of benefits from the activity, forest bathing. Can you share one health benefit? Okay, type in the chat. There are so many. Okay, great. Okay, next question. Okay, this question is very simple. Wei Wei and I, we have shared a few times. Second question, how can you access the Alishan area? Share one mode of transportation. Okay, we have showed many pictures about this.
Can I say the answer?
Oh, maybe you want to give hint?
Alishan Highway.
Okay, great. Okay, third question. Wei Wei and Fen Ling, do you want to ask the next question?
No.
So the question, you want to ask the third question for us?
No. What type of the tea did tea master Fen Ling introduce?
So what type of tea did she introduce? She introduced a few types. So just give us one type of tea that she introduced.
It's oolong or ginseng or black tea. Guess what?
So she shared a few types, but she only made one. So
yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, the fourth question. Okay, the fourth question, can we invite Sherry to ask?
Yes.
Okay, next.
Name the highest mountain in Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. You got 3, you can just guess one. Landscape Mountain, Lishan, Baguashan. Which one is the highest mountain?
Okay, so Sherry and Shu Wei, they have talked about it before. Highest mountain in Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. I think this is the mountain that you probably have to spend the most time.
Yes,
Right?
that's right.
That's right.
So there's a big clue for you. All right. Okay, great. Wow, you're all very good listeners. And last question, Shu Wei, would you like to ask the last question for us?
Oh, let me see. Which part of the travel sections did you enjoy the most today? Tell us why.
Yeah, so we have introduced two big areas, Alishan and Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area. So which part of the program do you like today? Our guests spent a lot of time preparing the content for you, so we hope you really enjoy. And tell us which part do you enjoy most, and maybe which area do you want to visit next when you can travel to Taiwan. Okay, I think I really want to make my way to Tri-Mountain area next.
Wendy, you must try that.
You must try because I went the last year. It's really amazing. I love it. I love the apples, you know. It really tastes good. Like 蜜苹果. And also I'm
sweet
excited
apples.
to eat that green apples, but then it's really sweet. Very nice.
Okay, great. Thanks for all your answers. So we will look through your answers later and we will get in touch with the 5 lucky winners. And finally, it's really our great pleasure to share with you Taiwan's nature. So maybe our guests, do you have any last words for our viewers before we say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
So the
See you in Taiwan. See you guys in
Welcome to
Taiwan.
Alishan. Bravo, Alishan.
Bye-bye.
See you. Have a good day. See you in
Thank
Taiwan.
you so
Thank
much.
you,
They are so warm and friendly. So
Come
here
visit
are
me.
here are our contact details. Please go to their websites to get more information. They have very comprehensive information from how do you book and transportation to recommended attractions to even weather updates. Okay, so do follow them on social media as well as also follow Taiwan Tourism Bureau Singapore. So we hope you enjoyed the relaxing nature trip. Hope you have a nice weekend and maybe spend some time this weekend in nature. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye
Wei
bye.
Wei, Fan Ling.
Bye-bye, Wendy.
Bye-bye,
喂，你好可
Wendy.
爱。
Bye-bye.
拜拜。